Alright, so I keep telling you that something big is coming down here in the fish room, and haven't given you much detail on what it is. So, enough riddles. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what is going on, this big old thing right here, what the big thing is coming down to this fish room. But first, got 3 new fish to show you. So, the first thing I want to show you guys is 3 new little fish that I got on a recent trip to my local fish store. And perfect timing, guys! These are blue diamond platinum angels. For size comparison, these guys are overall top fin from bottom fin about the size of a quarter. Maybe a little bit bigger, but not much larger than that. So as you can see, I currently have them inside a 40-gallon breeder right now. This home is temporary as I want to find them another tank so I can open up this tank to breeding my mated pairs angelfish fry again. I have been wanting these angelfish, this specific kind of angelfish, for quite a long time, as blue diamond platinums are just absolutely gorgeous, and unfortunately this light is not serving them the full justice. It's just one single fluorescent light on here. I need to get like an LED or something down the road to put some more lighting in this tank, probably. So though I kind of usually want to keep this tank open just in case my mated pair of angels lays eggs, I went ahead and got these guys and decided to kind of use this 40-gallon breeder as a quarantine tank until I find them a tank that I can start cycling in the near future to put these guys in as a, hopefully their forever home. So despite something in my gut telling me that I should keep it open for in case the angelfish pair lays eggs again, I went ahead and got the trio there from my local fish store. As again, as I said, I've wanted the angels for a long time. Opportunity came knocking, and I decided to, this was a good time to seize that opportunity, as a 40-gallon breeder will be pretty adequate for them for quite a while, really. And of course, though, right as I thought that, and tempted the fates, yeah, it happened. My mated pair of angelfish are like, oh, you want more angelfish? Oh, don't worry, buddy, we got you. Fortunately, I also have my 29-gallon unoccupied by any fish. I'll just need to replace that hang over the back filter with a sponge filter so that the fry wouldn't get sucked up into that hang on the back filter, and then this tank should be good to go. Now don't get me wrong, I am still very excited to have another shot at raising these angelfish fry. As like I said in my previous video, I really think that my marble and gold pearl scale parents here can really produce some beautiful, beautiful offspring. So yeah, got some new angelfish. Just a lot more this weekend than I thought I was initially going to get. So one last thing to show you before I show you what's up with that deal back there. We got a name for the white crown tail beta. Ladies and gentlemen, fish folk alike, say hello to Frozone.
Where's my super suit?
As you can see, it's still just him right now inside this 20-gallon tank. But I am thinking about getting him a little school of maybe tetras as tank mates. In my 20-gallon long, I have ember tetras, and here, what I'm kind of leaning towards that might be cool is emperor tetras. While don't get me wrong, all the types of neon tetras, cardinal tetras, the list goes on, are all really, really cool. Emperor tetras are another one that kind of stand out to me with that blue stripe and black stripe, a little bit of silver on them too, but also those blue eyes. And also what I'm kind of thinking is they have that little trident in their tail, which of course betas, or the male betas more specifically, female betas can also have very nice looking fins, but male betas especially are more well known for their long fins and color. Thus I think it would complement each other and just make a really cool look inside this tank. Okay, without further ado, let's talk about this right here. Let me tell you right now, these pictures and video clips do not do this tank justice, nor does the picture of the stand. This tank that is coming down here soon is gonna be huge. It is gonna be by far the biggest tank that'll be down here, as it is a 185-gallon bow front aquarium. I already got the canopy top here waiting for it, as well as this custom built stand that I have for it, made out of plywood and cedar for exterior with 2x4s as the support. And let me tell you right now, we did not skip any steps in terms of the reinforcement. This thing is heavy and built like a tank, if I do say so myself. All that's really left now, other than me sanding the plywood and such and finishing off building the doors here, is just a drill deal for the back. As I'm sure you saw in the tank pictures here, it has an overflow filter. So we're going to need to have holes for the pipes to go down to a sump filter. But other than that, it's basically just the tank itself that is missing here. So this tank is going to be kind of a new challenge in a couple of different ways. One, obviously, with the overflow filter, I'm going to need a sump for it, which I currently have 3 different kinds of filtration down here. Sponge filter, hang on the back filter, and an internal canister filter. But no, I have never had a sump filtration in about 10 years of doing freshwater fish. That, and as I just said, after doing freshwater for a little over 10 years now, I've been doing it since a little bit before I got out of high school, I have finally decided to take up the challenge that is saltwater. In terms of what fish I'm going to stock this up, only have 1, potentially 2 figured out, but other than that, it's kind of wide open. But as I just said, 1 fish for sure is going in here because it's kind of the main reason that I've been persuaded or encouraged to give saltwater here a try. And here is that fish that has encouraged me to give this saltwater thing a try. So I saw this guy at a local fish store here, and that's kind of when the idea first crossed into my head that, you know, I've done freshwater for so long, maybe I need to give saltwater a try. So I must admit, I am still very new and very much learning about how this saltwater tank is going to work, because obviously saltwater is a different ballpark than freshwater in terms of maintaining the water and such, which I've been doing research on various websites and such, and asking local fish stores and people online and fish forums and such advice. Long story much shorter, I know I still got a lot to learn, but at the same time, it's gonna be a little while yet before this saltwater community tank gets set up. But as I learn more and more details of what I'm gonna do with this thing here come to fruition, I'll definitely let you guys know what's going on, and very, very excited for a lot of reasons to, you know, give this a shot. If you got stocking ideas for the upcoming tank here, please leave them in the comments below. I love hearing people's stocking ideas because it gets the wheels in my head turning and kind of envisioning things. Personally, I feel like a Finding Nemo tank would be kind of cool with a couple of additions. Obviously a blue hippo tank, because I mean Dory is kind of a staple of that movie as well. Only problem with that is Moorish idols, aka gill, are not the most easily cared for fish in the aquarium hobby.
Nope.
But whatever goes in there, it's going to be really cool, and as I said a couple times now, going to be really excited to see how that turns out when the day finally comes. So if you like this video, fellow fish folk, give it a thumbs up. As I said earlier, leave a comment below if you got stocking ideas, or if you like the Frozone name for the white crown tail beta, or if you like the blue diamond platinum angels. And if you like what I do on this channel overall, fellow fish folk, consider subscribing to my channel to stay in the loop with everything I do down here, from projects to future fish that come down here, the tanks, which as you can see, there's some coming. So until the next video, ladies and gentlemen, Fintastic Freak, out.